What's up, everybody? It is Missy and Nicole here. Welcome back. If you are a new subscriber or just somebody viewing this video, feel free to subscribe, you know what I'm saying, and follow my lock journey. So today's video, if you have not already read the title, is going to be my 1 year lock update video. So in this video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about my lock journey so far, how it's been going, and at the end, I'm also going to include some pictures and videos that I've taken over the last course of this year. So yeah, I'm just going to hop right on into it. Y'all, it has been 365 days under the sun that I have had these beauties in my head. Literally last year, September 4th, 2019, I installed these locks with 2-strand twists, and I did start palm rolling at first for like the first 2 months, but then ever since then, I've been interlocking, and I've switched up my rotation as I've told y'all before. Sometimes I'll do the 4-point rotation, sometimes it might be 3, but usually I'm doing the 2-point rotation to tighten up my hair. So as y'all can see, I definitely have some frizziness going on, and my hair is definitely starting to mature. And I do have some locks that I combined since the last time I saw y'all. Let me see if I can find one. Here's one. This was 2 locks that were side by side, and I had a 2-strand twisted down. Sometimes it'll come apart, but I twisted back, and here is another one that was 2 that I've started to combine into one because one of them was just like too small, and I just don't want any of my locks falling out because they're like weak or anything like that. So I just wanted to make sure I have a very strong and solid foundation for them. But yeah, aside from that, my hair is really starting to flourish, and I think it's maturing very well. Like my 2-strand twist pattern is really fading for real. It's almost completely vanished, but I'm not even really mad like if my 2-strand twist pattern is showing at all, because I just feel like my hair just looks really good and really nice, and I really love it. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I love the most about having locks. So I really love the convenience. Like I can wake up, just shower, brush my teeth, put on my clothes, and I can dip. When I was a loose natural, doing my hair took up so much time in the morning, like making sure my twist out was right, or is my hair fluffed enough and not flat. Like loose natural, that was just very time consuming. Wash days would take 3-4 hours for me to wash, detangle, twist up my hair. That was a whole day's process for real. Now washing my hair is super easy, super convenient. Even if I want to do like just co-wash it sometimes I'll co-wash. I don't use shampoo all the time, but the wash day process isn't even an hour. Like I wash my hair, maybe condition it sometimes depending on how I feel, or I might just do a wash and get out the shower, spray my leave-in conditioner, some rose water, oil my scalp, and just let my hair air dry, and I'm out and I'm done. Like wash days, that's really been a perk with having locks. So another thing I really love about having locks is the look of them. Like when I was in loose natural, I used to get faux locks all the time because I really just think they are beautiful. Like I love sister locks, thick locks, micro locks, medium locks. I just love locks of all sizes, and I love them of all textures. I just think they're beautiful. And I really love locks with curly ends. And I don't know if y'all can see, I've still been trying to maintain the curliness of some of my ends, and hopefully they stay. But yeah, I really just love having locks. Like the eccentricness of it, they're just dope for real, and it just fits me. And I really feel more like holistic and just at one with myself, like in my hair. Like I feel like I'm getting to know my hair on a different level. I'm not putting anything damaging in my hair. I'm not putting any, I'm not putting any heat on my hair for real, like none of that. So I just feel like me and my hair are in a healthy relationship with each other, if you get what I'm saying. I really, really do love that about having locks. Another reason why I kind of feel like me and my hair are having like a healthy relationship with each other, because for real, y'all, like my hair has never been this hydrated in my life. Because, you know, being natural in general, and even when I used to have permed hair back in the day, I used to like be afraid of getting my hair wet, putting water on my hair. And that may sound crazy to some people, but you know, whenever you have a perm, you don't want to get any water on your hair for real, unless you're washing it, because your hair is gonna start curling back up and frizzing up and napping back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so then for sure, I was never trying to get my hair wet unless it was a wash day. And even being natural, putting so much water on my hair would make my hair completely frizzy. Like, even I would only really like my hair getting wet whenever I'm doing wash day and doing a twist out. And I would lightly mist my hair maybe every like couple days, or sometimes in the morning, very lightly, just so I can refresh my twist out. You know, like I was never trying to get my hair drenched and soaked, because it was going to shrivel up, and I just wasn't really comfortable wearing my hair, you know, this big whenever it was just shriveled. But now, like having locks, I drench my hair in water. Like my hair is probably the healthiest it's ever been, to be honest, in my life. So that would have probably never happened for real if I would have never transitioned completely into locking my hair. Like my hair was very healthy when it was natural as well, but now it's like retaining moisture more, if you get what I'm saying. Like I know a lot of people struggle with having like, you know, dryness in their locks, and maybe I'm just not experiencing that just yet because I'm new to the lock game still. Like, you know, I've only been locked for 1 year, but I like to get my hair wet. In the shower, I love that steam getting in my hair, hydrating it. I spray my hair with water, leave-in conditioner all the time, because I love my hair feeling hydrated. So I also love that, like, being locked, my hair can actually, you know, droop and hang down. Like whenever I was loose natural, in order for my hair to show its true length, I would have to do a twist out, or I would have to blow out my hair and rock it like that in order for, you know, it to really be, you know, for my length to really be seen. Now with locks, it's just like, you know, instead of my hair growing up towards the sun, it's growing down and it's hanging, and I really, really do love that about having locks. However, now I'm gonna get into some cons, because shrinkage with locks is on a whole nother level that I was not prepared for. Like, I did not know. Like, I guess I wasn't researching enough. Like, obviously I knew your hair shrunk a little bit, but I did not know that whenever your hair grows an inch or two, it's gonna be shrinking 3 at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, my hair is basically the length that I started my locks at, and that baffles me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did cut my hair, as I told y'all in my 2-month lock video. I cut like 2 inches of my hair off, because the back of my hair was drastically longer than the rest of my hair, because my hair was kind of layered a little bit. So I just couldn't deal with that. It was just not looking good at all. So I did chop off 2 inches. So granted, my hair would be about right here by now. But just in general, like, I just feel like my hair should be here. Like, it's grown a lot, but you cannot tell at all, because every time it grows, it shrinks. Every time. So I'm really hoping that in year 2, I'm seeing some like length for real, because I'm tired of this little bob. It's killing me at this point. And I really don't like doing lock styles on my hair while it's this short. And I'm not able to wear my little ponytails as much as I used to, because my hair has been shrinking. Like, I can still wear a ponytail. I can fit my hair in a ponytail fine. But since my hair has gotten thicker and it's like, you know, still at the same length, it's just like a struggle getting into my like slick buns like I like it. So that has been something that has bothered me, this shrinkage. Another con about locks was like the frizzy stage. But I like learned to embrace my frizz, and I don't have too, like, my frizz isn't too bad or anything like that. And I actually kind of like it now, but when my hair first started frizzing, I was just like, oh my God, my hair is a frizzy mess. And y'all, I was at first, you know, just taking my scissors and just trimming a little bit at some of the frizz that was just like all over my head because it was driving me crazy. But then I just stopped and I just learned to embrace it because I was like, it's just part of the process. And just being locked in general, you know, you just learn to trust the process of the lock journey. It's not something that you can force. It's like you just have to roll with it, and your hair does what it wants to. And when you just let it do what it do, it just really starts to flourish for real. So the last con that I'm going to talk about is the time-consuming process that it does take to interlock your own hair. That is one thing that I will say that I be dreading my retighten days, y'all. Like, because when I do my clients' hair, it really only takes me about 3 hours to interlock their hair. But for my own, I really make that like a 2-day process because sometimes, number one, my arms be hurting. Sometimes I'll accidentally get one of my locks like caught into another one when my needle accidentally slips into one that's right next to each other, because you know they're small. And then now I got 2 locks stuck together, and that process, just like taking them apart, is slick painful, and is time consuming in its own. But I mean, I do my tighten sessions by myself and I do pretty well. It's just I'm lazy. I'm lazy when I do my own hair, but with other people's hair, I like doing their hair. But mine, I don't know what it comes down to then. But yeah, aside from that, like when I used to palm rolling was cool. That will only take me about like 2.5 hours probably to palm roll my entire head. And that process I actually looked forward to, because I'm just like, oh, doop, next lock, you know, that was simple and quick. But yeah, aside from that, there's not really, I'll say I personally don't have a lot of cons with having locks. Like, I know some people talk about versatility and all this and all that, but there's so many styles that you can get done with your hair with locks. You can have your hair straight. You can have your hair curly by literally just doing a braid out or doing a twist out with your locks. Like, there's a lot of things you can do. You can color your hair any type of color. Locks are still versatile, so I would definitely suggest y'all to go on and lock up. Like, I will say that me personally, I haven't really done any type of styles for real with my hair because I'm waiting for it to just get longer. Like, that's just what I want to do. Like, I do the typical hair over to the side. Sometimes I'll throw it in the middle. I will do half up, half downs, and braid outs, but that's about it for me. I haven't really, and sometimes, I mean, when I'm feeling spicy, you know what I'm saying, I might do, you know, my cute little buns in the back, like 2 buns, little hair hanging down, put a little scarf on, you know, give it a little bit of flair, or maybe a little head wrap. But aside from that, I don't do much. I'm kind of boring, honestly. Like I tell you all the time with my hair, like back then when I was loose natural, I would do a whole bunch of different things. But with locks, I really just enjoy this, looking like this. Like, I don't have a problem with it. But yeah, if you're contemplating, go ahead, I'm telling you, go ahead and lock up, sis. Or, bruh, go ahead and do it. Like, what are you waiting for? Exactly, nothing. Go ahead and just do it. So, one question that I always get is, do I miss my natural hair? Like my natural fro, my hair being out. And honestly, me personally answering, I do miss my hair being out sometimes because it is a different type of versatility. Like getting my hair super flat to try to put on a wig or something like that, I just like, that's really just too much of a hassle. So I mean, sometimes I do miss like my hair being straightened or my fro, because I used to have bomb twist outs, braid outs, my sleek buns. Like, I really did love all those hairstyles. But honestly, at the same time, I would not change my hair being locked for anything. Now, have I considered combining my locks to make them like thick locks. I have considered that. I have actually combined a few of them in my head. I know in my last count video, I had like 260. Right now, I probably have like 255, maybe 53, because I have combined a few that were like just small to me that really just should have been larger. I have done that, and I do love thick locks, and I also do love sister locks. So I mean, maybe one day I could cut my hair off and restart as sister locks, but as far as me cutting my hair off to start thick locks, no, because I can always just go into a shop and really get them combined on a different type of level, like real combining like 4 locks into one. But would I just change like what I did? Never. Like, I miss my hair being loose sometimes, but this is for me, and I'm really happy that I did make this decision to lock my hair for sure. 100%. Locking your hair is really a commitment, and it's like something that you really have to be dedicated to. So I would like advise people, like, if you are serious about doing it, do it. Like, locking your hair, I promise it would change your life. It would definitely change your life, and it'll just be one of the best decisions you'll make. I really can attest to that, and I really am happy that I chose to make this decision. So many people doubted that I was gonna be able to do this, and it's crazy because even me, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do this. Like, I thought that I was gonna wait until maybe I was 35 probably to make this decision. But I got to the point in my natural hair journey where I was so tired of doing my hair that all I was wearing was braids and faux locks. Braids, I would take my braids out. Faux locks, I'd take those out, do another pair in a different color. Take those out, more braids, big braids, box braids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not trying to maintain doing my fro, having to redo my hair, you know, my twists every other 4 days. Like, I was tired of that. Like, I've done every style that I've desired to do with my loose natural hair that I could have done. This was something that I've never done, and I can always still do, you know, box braids over these if I wanted to, faux locks over these, because that's all I was wearing anyway. So yeah, I really am happy that I did make this decision for sure. But anyway, I didn't want to keep y'all too long, and I don't want to just start rambling. So at the end of this, there's going to be a lot of videos and pictures that I've taken over the course of this year, just showing y'all like how my hair has transitioned from being just 2-strand twists into locks. Yes, so I hope you all enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you all continue to follow me on my journey. Thanks for watching.